Good morning, students. Today we will see unit number 2, parts of computer. A computer is a collection of various parts that work together. This is why it is also referred to as computer system. A computer has two basic parts, hardware and software. Hardware are parts that we can see and touch. Main hardware is the processor. Processor is inside a box commonly called CPU. Some examples of hardware are monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU. Other hardware parts are hard disk, motherboard, memory. Hard disk, motherboard and memory are inside the CPU. We cannot see but they are visible and they can be touched. They are inside the CPU. Next, software. Software. A computer cannot work by itself. It needs step-by-step instructions to work. Software is a set of instructions that perform a specific task on a computer system. Some widely used software are Windows 7 and MS Word. There are two kinds of software, system software and application software. First we will see hardware. Okay. Hardware part, keyboard. Keyboard is the most common hardware component of a computer. It is an input device used to enter different kinds of data into a computer. A keyboard has number of keys which are arranged in a rows or blocks. When we type text, numbers or symbols by pressing this key, we enter them into a computer. Now let's see the keys of keyboard. First is alphanumeric keys. Alphanumeric keys include letter keys and number keys. There are 26 alphabet keys arranged in a jumbled manner. Also, there are 1 to 0 to 9 number keys, 10 number keys used to type separate numbers. Number keypad has number keys grouped together in a block like calculator. It helps to enter the numbers quickly. Okay. Alphanumeric keys include letter keys and number keys. Now we will see special keys. In that, first is backspace key. Backspace key is used as an eraser to erase text before the cursor. Remember, backspace key erases the text before the cursor. Next is delete key. Delete key also acts like an eraser, but it erases text after the cursor. Backspace key erases before the cursor. Delete erases after the cursor. Okay. Next is third is enter key. The enter key is used to type from a new line. As we go on typing, the cursor moves till the end of the line. But to move to the next line before reaching the end of the current line, we have to press the enter key. Enter key is also called return key. Okay. There are two enter keys in a keyboard. Next, number 4, space bar key. Space bar key is the longest key on a keyboard. We use the space bar key to move the cursor ahead by one space. Next is shift key. The shift key is used with other keys for different purpose. For example, we press it with a letter to type it in uppercase. We also press it with number keys to type the symbols made on them. Okay, next is caps lock key. We can type capital letters by pressing the caps lock key. When the caps lock key is pressed once, a light glows on the top right corner of the keyboard. It shows that the caps lock function is on. Now we will see control key. There are two control keys on a keyboard. When we press them with another key, they perform a specific operation. Now we will see symbol keys. But before seeing it, I am reminding you, special keys include backspace key, delete key, enter key, spacebar key, shift key and control key. Now another keys are symbol keys are also included in the special keys. These are the symbol keys. Symbol keys help us to add punctuation mark and other symbols while typing. These keys are used to add punctuation marks and other symbols like plus, minus, equal to, brackets open, brackets over, double quote, single quote, comma, semicolon, less than, greater than, question mark, slash and many more. Now we'll see modifier keys. Modifier keys modify the function of other keys. Modifier keys are the shift and control. Shift key and control keys are also called modifier keys. Okay. Next one is the navigation keys. Navigation keys are used to move the cursor around in a document. These keys are the arrow keys. Arrow keys and page up, page down, home, and these keys are also called navigation keys. Okay. Next are function keys. There are 12 function keys from F1 to F12. Each function key performs a specific task. Now, mouse. A mouse is a small input device. It helps us to do different tasks on a computer. It is also called pointing device. A mouse has two buttons, left button and right button. Clicking left button once is called click. Clicking the right button once is called right click. Okay. Next hardware is monitor. A monitor is an output device with screen. It displays everything we do on a computer. There are three kinds of monitor. CRT monitor means cathode ray tube monitor. It is big in size, very heavy and occupies lots of space. This monitor is rarely in use. Next is the LCD monitor, liquid crystal display monitor. It is not very big in size, not very heavy and occupies less space. The pictures on it are clearer than on CRT monitor. Next is LED monitor, light emitting diode monitor. It is not big in size, not very heavy and occupies very less space. The picture on it are clearer than LCD and CRT monitors. Next is CPU. The central processing unit is the main part of a computer. It is the brain of computer. This is where a computer does all its processing work and it is also called the system unit. Now we'll see parts inside the CPU. Some hardware parts of a computer are inside the CPU, such as motherboard. Motherboard, all the other parts of the CPU are connected to the motherboard. Next is SMPS, switched mode power supply. This device is used to supply power to a computer. Next, hard disk drive. It stores data permanently inside a computer. Hardware stores data inside the computer. Next, RAM, random access memory. It stores data temporarily inside a computer. Hardware stores permanent data and RAM stores temporary data. Processor. Processor is the actual processing device of a computer. The main parts of processor are ALU, CU, MU. ALU is arithmetical logic unit and ALU carries out the mathematical and logical operation. CU means control unit controls the transfer of information from one part of the processor to the other part. Now MU, memory unit. Memory unit stores data in a computer. Okay. Next. Next hardware part is the printer. Printer is an output device. We use it to take out prints while working on a paper. Next, modem. Modem connects one computer to the other computers through the internet and exchanges information over the telephone lines. This is the picture of modem. Now, CD-ROM. CD-ROM stands for Compact Disc Read-Only Memory. It is a storage device of a computer. It stores information outside a computer. Okay children, so these are the hardware. Keyboard, mouse, monitor, CPU, printer, modem, CD-ROM are the hardware of computer. Now we will see software. I told you there are two kinds of software, system software and application software. First one is the system software. We need a system software to operate a computer. Main software program. System software is the main software program. As we need a driver to drive a car, we need a system software to operate a computer. So it is the main software program. System software allows hardware parts of a computer to work together. Windows 7 and Windows 8 are a popular operating system. Okay. Next is the application software. Application software performs a specific task or application on a computer. Word processing software, spreadsheet software, database software, and multimedia software are the different application software. We will see first word processing software. It is used to type, edit, and format text document. Next, spreadsheet software used to enter data in a table. Next, database software stores and manages information or data. Next is multimedia software, help in integration of multiple forms of media. Okay. For better understanding of this lesson, read the lesson properly. Okay. Now we will move towards the hard words. Number 1, software. Number 2, hardware, processor, alphanumeric, modifier, navigation, motherboard, hard disk, modem, and spreadsheet. Write these hard words as well as keywords from the textbook into your notebook. Okay, hard words and keywords you have to write in a notebook. Other exercise you can fill in the textbook and send me PDF files. Okay.